eat it anyway. Thanks.
Do you ever worry about like whose food you're eating?
It's food.
Right, but
It's meant to be. It's food. You eat food.
but
You
not
don't
tomorrow.
eat food?
I do eat food, but I need to eat food tomorrow also, and the day after.
Yeah, you go get food then.
We don't always have the means to get food every day.
I like this guy's logic.
Why not? There's food everywhere here.
You usually have to pay for it.
Pay for food? Food is something everyone needs.
Yes, that's why people.
You don't pay for that.
Yeah, kind of.
You
Why,
don't do
yes,
that.
comrade. The people's banner is brightest red.
Oh man, so Cargill, shortly after knocking on several doors, you finally come to a door that has Zordy, Lola, and Ganglesplek.
So, like, can I hear them inside talking?
Yes, you can hear a sort of weird, high-pitched individual on the other side of the door. Yeah, that's something you hear.
So I hear them, and I hear somebody that's not somebody I know behind this door.
Yeah, you clearly hear that.
All right, like kick the door open, and I scream, "Rah!"
All right, so you kick open the door and scream, "Rah!" Can you do an intimidation check?
Yes. There's somebody else in there. I have to make sure my friends are safe.
Okay.
12. So it's not entirely that scary. You sort of kick it up and go, "Rah!" Yeah, like, maybe all right, people. However, it is enough to greatly upset Ganglesplek, who takes his creation in his hand that he's been crafting for the past moment or two. Just gets flung up into the air out of his startlation, and he sort of like presses into the wall next to the bed and just sort of like sinks into it and then disappears in the other room. There's a Ganglesplek hole in the wall.
Like Bugs Bunny.
Yeah.
So,
So
I-
has-
What's up, Rizardi?
What was that, Resorty?
I mean, so is like the whole thing I could look through and see him on the other side, or is he
Yeah.
just gone?
No, you can see him on the other side.
Okay, Cargill, this is his friend Cargill. Come back, Ganglesplek.
I heard third person.
That's going to be delightful. Figure out that for a moment. Murder Clock, you're headed towards the marketplace.
Yes.
Now, you're headed towards the marketplace. Do you have any place you want to go to particularly, or?
I kind of want to see if I can find that apothecary. I don't want to necessarily go to it, but I want to see if I can spot it.
Yeah. Do you as a sorcerer or someone who's known a little bit about magic, apothecaries or something not outside of your entire wheelhouse, you're aware that the best way to find an apothecary is to use your nose. The worst smelling place in this city has all the apothecaries.
Yeah.
So naturally, the worst place in the city that has all the apothecaries is in the poor section. So you start heading that way. It's not at all there in the marketplace.
Oh, okay. Okay. I see what you're saying. Yeah, you know what? We're gonna go that way.
Yeah, so you start heading towards the poor place, and it takes no time to start smelling, and existing near the street that has the worst smelling stuff. It's near the back of the city where the river exits the city out into the land. And all along the river is various apothecaries, places that make dye, just a whole bunch of stuff over here. They're all incredibly horribly smelling, and people have to hang out here. Blacksmiths are all along there as well, some of them. The ones that can't transport their gear over to the marketplace.
Gotcha. I'm actually gonna stop at that blacksmith.
Oh yeah? Okay, cool. You're at a
Yeah,
blacksmith.
one of them. Yeah, I'll stop at one of them, and I'm looking for the knuckles. A set of knuckles, if we can do this. There's something fist weapon.
There's quite a few. There's quite a few things. You don't see like if you're looking for like a set of brass knuckles. What you essentially find is a dagger that goes in your fist. You find that. You don't find too much. You could ask the guy about it.
Yeah, I'd like to ask the guy. Do you have anything that is blunt, a blunt fist weapon? Nothing that has like a blade on it or anything like that? Or can you make that?
He goes, well, I don't have anything here, but I can make that.
All right. What can you make it? What can you make it out of?
I mean, depends how much money you have.
What do you get? Don't worry about the money situation. What do you get?
Well, I've got iron. Here's my iron, and here's my good iron. Steel. That's it. Steel.
Yeah.
To be honest,
Let's do it.
this is just a bit of information because I know I'm a blacksmith. People were making steel for a really long time, but didn't know it was steel. So often called it iron, even though it was steel. The only difference between iron and steel is the amount of O2 that's bound with the molecules.
So which one's actually firmer, like better as a weapon?
Steel.
Like steel is?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, like for a blade, but like for something blunt, does it make it? How much of a difference does that make?
Not much.
Wouldn't the heavier be the better?
They're about the same weight.
Okay. All right. Yeah. I'd like to get a steel knuckle.
A steel knuckle? He says, yeah, I'll have to make that. I don't have any stock for that works. I'll have to draw out a bar in stock. I'll call it 2 gold piece.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, cool. He says, I'm not gonna have this done for a while. You'll have to come back.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. All right. I'm gonna place my order.
All right, you place your
my
order
for the knuckles and then continue on. And how long do you think?
This is pretty simple. Maybe about like half an hour, 40 minutes.
Oh wow. Okay. Not bad.
Yeah.
All right.
This is crazy simple.
I'll come back then. I'm gonna try to find this apothecary.
Awesome. So Lola, Resorti, and Morphos, my friends, Gango Spleck is sticking his strange little head through the wall.
Cargol, say hello to Gengoshplekt. He's our friend.
What's a Gengar? What?
It's a name, like your name, Cargol.
Cargol name Gengar Schmeck. That's not name.
That's his name.
What do I? Cargol shake its hand or something?
Just say hi and you're fine.
Hi and you're fine.
Gangospleck doesn't like return to your side of the room. However, he does reach a long, skinny arm across the bed to grab a little chunk of cheese, and he brings it back.
So I use my hands as like a broom and dustpan, and like gather up all the bits and like offer them into the hole. I like this guy so much. He's great.
So he sort of grimaces at the food and like he sort of like shovels it back into his hand and then begins restacking the food.
That's nice.
And he says, "Who's that?"
That's Cargol.
Why is he loud?
That's who he is.
He's Cargol.
Cargol not loud. You quiet.
His 6-inch voice is actually like 5 feet. So
He looks disapproving.
So does Cargol.
Don't worry, little man. We've all been there before.
Do you have any more questions for Ginglespleck?
Oh, can I ask him if he's ever seen a man matching Eisenwolf's description?
He says, "Yeah,
Oh, recently?
yeah,
Where?
just outside.
Seriously?
Yeah."
Which way was
He then raises his little creation and looks at it and goes, and just rams it all in there, and there's just like crumbs coming out. It's just like,
Adorable.
So yeah, that sort of occurs.
Can you show us where you found him?
Um,
Yeah.
he goes,
Sounds good to me.
and then after a moment of chewing and nibbling and eating, he says, which time?
Now, but remember, we can't go through walls. So now plus our walking time.
Whoa.
You-
It goes through walls.
You want to see him now?
Yeah.
I don't know where he is now.
Well, how about the last place you saw him?
The last place, not the first time.
Correct.
No,
Why?
I don't go outside during the day. Hard to get food when people. Trust me, I don't go outside.
Well,
During the
Kit, if we bring you a map, could you point us in that direction?
Cargill
Yes.
could just pick him up and take him outside.
Well, if he doesn't want to go
He
outside,
goes,
I
"No,
don't want to
no."
force him out there.
Nope.
How about if I give you some soft stuff outside?
Oh.
Otherwise, no more soft stuff ever. Only hard stuff for you, little man.
He says, "Hold on," and he's sort of like, he's behind the wall still. He sort of like replaces the sort of bit that was his shape and sort of like fixes it. And then you kind of like, I don't know, you probably hear some like muttering from the other side of the wall. And he says, like, he pokes his little hole, and it makes another little circle, and says, "How much?"
Two soft stuffs.
Two soft stuff. This big?
Well, so he's very small, right? So, yeah, that's big.
He says, "Oh." Oh. Mm.
I really think that Locke needs to meet this character because they are both obsessed with small circular yellow objects.
Hold on. Hold on. He sort of puts the block back. Little piece of wood. Murklock, so you're looking for an apothecary.
Yes.
Wonderful, wonderful. So where exactly are you? I mean, like you're just looking for trying to find like a specific shop or something looks seedy enough, or
Any apothecary I can kind of just see the first one. Like, if there's more than one.
yeah. There's a couple of them down the road. There's like maybe about 3 on the road you're on.
3, okay. All right, so I'm gonna go to the first one and then go to the shop directly across from it and speak to whatever one's close by that I can talk to.
So wait, so you're like, I'm looking at the first one, but I don't want to go into it. I'm gonna go across the street.
Yep, to whatever like the next closest shop is that's not set apothecary.
So you want to go next door to it or across the street?
Across the street.
Okay, so you go across the street, which is over a small little bridge, across a little river. No, come to think of it, the apothecary has the river to the back of it. So yeah, you can go across the street.
Okay.
So you go across the street, and you go. It's like a Cooper, barrel maker.
Gotcha.
And
I just talked to... Sorry.
he's just sort of outside, like, hewing some pieces of wood.
And I just say, "Excuse me, sir. You happen to know the name of the guy who runs that apothecary there?"
He says, "That one? Ah, yeah, Larry.
Larry, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah. There's no other. Is there any other guys in charge there? Just Larry.
Oh, it's just Larry. Since the wife went, he's had a rough time. Oh man, please go ahead and buy something from him because he kind of needs the money. Like his kids are really hungry. One of them lost a leg trying to get some, some herbs down in a cave. It's not good. Larry's really down on his luck. He'd really help him out if you go ahead and buy some from Larry.
Okay,
Help him out, man. Larry, you need something. What do you need? He's got everything. Like he knows a lot.
I'm just gonna do like a sense motive on him.
On this guy? Oh, is
Yeah.
that your sense motive? 20? You did rolled in that 20?
Yep, looks like it.
Beautiful. This guy, without a doubt, is genuine in his concern for Larry.
Okay. All right, sounds good. All right, I'll go hit him up. So I'm gonna go over and see Larry.
You see Larry, and you walk in, and Larry's just sort of like hanging some dried herbs up here. And he sees you walk into the place, and he turns to you, and you can see he's actually got a crutch on the other side of him, and he sort of like holds it, and he's like, he kind of like goes over and goes, hi. Do you need anything?
Yeah. My first question would be, does any of this stuff work? Because why are you so banged up?
It's the fumes. Nothing to worry about. Be fine in a few days.
Okay. Well, I'd like to. I'm just gonna say it out of character. I want to purchase something from him, just to kind of build something with him. So I'm gonna ask him, what do you have that's interesting? What do you have that's awesome? That's gonna blow me away? Something incredibly useful.
He says, yes, and he sort of shuffles over to the back of the shop where he's got this like really nice looking, nice mahogany sort of display case, and he's got this glass lid on it, and he sort of opens it up, and it goes, he opens it up, and he sort of moves some moss that's on the top of the display case, and sort of pulls out this golden liquid in this clear, wonderful looking bottle, very ornate bottle. And he says, this will help you to see at nighttime.
That's kind of cool.
Not your thing? Hold on. He shuffles back into the and sort of like moves some more moss, and he pulls out another thing, pulls it out. He goes, all right. The mages don't like me selling this. But this helps you see magic. It's sort of this silvery sort of substance inside of a bottle.
See magic as in general? Like, get a visual of magic on something, magic in the area?
Yeah, you will be able to visually see magic. Even if it looks ordinary to everyone else, it'll glitter like golden fire.
I like this. How much?
He says, this is a very precious bottle. This will cost quite a lot. This is going to be 100 gold.
100 gold. I will take that 100 gold if you can tell me everything you know about Jimmy, the apothecary guy.
Jimmy is scum. He doesn't even know anything about apothecary. No. I know it's his guys. They break into my store, they take my stuff, and they sell it over there like it's his. Oh, Jimmy, he's a bad man. Don't do business with Jimmy.
Okay, that's fair enough.
Yeah, he's across the way, right over there.
What kind of deal would you give me if Jimmy were removed from your competition?
I have no deal to offer. I have no money to give.
Not necessarily money. What about items of sort?
Oh, God.
I could give you these. And he sort of like slides his hand across a couple of bottles of health potions. So I'll give you this set here, and he points at like a set of 5 bottles of health potions.
You've got yourself a deal, sir. Now this never happened outside of this conversation, right?
He says, I wish Jimmy never happened.
My man. All right, and we shake hands.
All right, excellent. You shake hands. Do you buy the potion or?
No. That's gonna be the deal.
Okay, that's gonna seal the deal.
Yeah, if that seals the deal, I will remove Jimmy for that set of potions.
No, I'm talking about the magic potion.
Is that part of the deal? Do I need to buy that, or can I just? I thought the deal would be the 5 potions for the removal of Jimmy.
Okay, yeah, cool. You don't want to buy the other thing. You're just ready to do wheeling and dealing.
Yeah.
Cool. Awesome.
Bartering. Yep.
So we don't have too much time here, but I'd like to see a little bit more from Gingelspleck. So yeah, Gingelspleck pokes his finger through the wall and sort of makes a triangle out of the wood and like removes it with the wood plank on his finger, and he says, okay, I'll show you.
Perfect.
Where should we meet you?
Meet me in the back alley, right? In a little bit. Yeah, do that.
Sounds sketchy.
He puts the finger back. The triangle repairs. The finger disappears. Do you guys go back there right away, or?
Heck yes, we do.
Heck yes. All right.
A cheese deal.
A cheese deal. So you go back into the alleyway, and you guys just sort of hang out there for a moment, and you guys almost don't even notice, but suddenly standing amongst you guys is a small hooded dude. The hood and like robe that he's wearing is like twice too big. It's all like all of it's on the floor. And he says, "This way." He just sort of like saunters down the street. And he's like kind of like looking both ways. Every time like there's somebody outside, he sort of like pulls the hood down and tries to like be not seen. It's very, very plain that he's there though.
Let's follow after him.
Oh yeah, so you follow after him, and eventually you get to closer to the nobles area. You find an individual, not individual. You find a sort of building which is the historian's place. It says the historian on the sign.
This place you said was where we last saw him?
Yeah, and he points up to the roof.
How long ago was that?
Last night.
He was on the roof, or you were on the roof?
He was on the roof.
What was he doing up there?
Going inside.
Through the roof?
Well, no, he climbed down, went in a window.
Has he gone on there before? That you've seen?
Not that I've seen.
All right, so I give him one little chunk of cheese, one at a time. I'm doing this. Okay, good. Enjoy. I give the other as promised.
So it seems like we have to go in there.
You know the cheese is good when you have to smell your fingers.
I mean, the cheese is in there. So yeah, is there anything else you were hoping to do with Gingelspleck?
I mean, what's next for you, Gingelspleck? What's your goals, your motivation? What are you doing? No, not all that. But
what's your sandal?
What's
Yeah, what's your sandal?
He says, and then sort of walks towards a barrel. And then the cloak falls away, and you hear from the barrel.
Oh.
So that's sort of the Gingelspleck thing. So you guys are sitting in front of there. Do you mean to find Mr. Clock, or
Well, I know everything about Jimmy now, right? Like I just said, tell me everything you know about him. So obviously I know where it is now, I guess.
Yeah, you know the location. You don't know really his whereabouts necessarily and like exactly what he does about his day, but yeah, you know where his store is.
Yeah. All right. No, I'm gonna head back. Maybe stop at that blacksmith on the way back. Pick that up.
Cool. Well, sadly to say, it is my friends, the end of the night. It is the end of the night. So yeah, thank you so much for everyone being here. I really appreciate it. I'm gonna close out the night here. We're gonna go through everybody and talk about what they plan on doing next. Pretty much everyone here is all casters, and we're gonna talk about that noise. And then we're gonna have to say goodnight. Hopefully we'll be able to get a schedule up for the next time. You can go to any of one of our channels and we'll be able to tell you when the next plan for D&D is. Hopefully sometime within the next couple of weeks we'll know exactly when that plan is. All right. So again, my name is Edward Flabber Jackson. I do a whole lot of stuff. I'm here all the time on my own channel. I play a lot of different games, a whole lot of different stuff. You guys will come back and check it out. Murder Clock, what do you do?
I stream every night from like right now. I just changed my schedule from 8 p.m. to 2 a.m. I'm mostly doing like RPGs and do some multiplayer nights. Do a lot of Grand Theft Auto, a lot of Elder Scrolls, and I dual stream between here and Beam, so you can find me either at Twitch or Beam, whatever you want. And yeah, I'm what was I gonna say? I totally forgot. I was gonna mention at the beginning, but I can't remember. Oh yeah, after this I will be streaming as well too. I think I'm gonna be playing some Farming Sim.
Awesome.
On our dedicated server. Yep.
Mr. Morphos.
I play stuff and things with people. I'm actually going to be on later this evening doing XCOM 2 because that just came out and that looks like a ton of fun. But I stream weeknights generally 7 p.m. to 1 a.m. Central Time. And it really, you never know what I might be playing.
Awesome. And the plan is that we're gonna go ahead and host you just after this, right? So are you in fact hostable?
Yes, I should be hostable in just a minute here.
All right, make yourself hostable. What about you, Mr. Resortat?
Yes, I'm Resorty. At the moment, I'm just some guy. I'm not exactly sure what's happening with streaming. We'll figure it out, though. After this is over, I'm going to go cry deeply of could I have done more with Gangle Splek? I must be able to. But it was a good time tonight. Thank you very much, Ed.
And what about you, Lola?
Me? I'll be here tomorrow. Lots of fun. Do the stuff. I'm excited for Long Dark tomorrow.
That's right. If you guys don't know that me and Lola are dual casters, we both stream here on this channel pretty much every day. Lola's here usually with the evening. Tomorrow I'm playing Elite Dangerous, and Lola is playing The Long Dark. One of our favorite survival games. So thank you all for being here. Again, there's a couple of things I'd like to mention. We are all part of liftgaming.com. Wonderful place if you want to learn how to get your stream to be the best it can be on many different facets. Helps on YouTube's, helps on the Beams, helps on the Twitch. And in general, if you're just someone who wants to watch some great communities, check out some people over there on Lyft. Another thing that we care about personally here at Poke Your Eyes Out Games, and I'm pretty sure most of the people here on the screen anyway, care about GCGG, which is the idea of good community makes good games. Spreading positivity throughout the gaming world and Twitch at large generally makes your gameplay that much sweeter. So again, thanks everyone for being here. I do appreciate you all. Gonna be back tomorrow with Elite Dangerous. In just a few moments, though, we're gonna go over and check out Morphos with XCOM 2.
That's correct.
XCOM 2 in just a few moments. Thank you all for joining. And again, thanks for making my night. Hope to make your morning tomorrow.